Hey ladies and gents, welcome back to another Pro Evolution Soccer 2020 video with your host SpoonyPizzas. Today I'm going to teach you how to score every single type of goal that you possibly can in PES 2020. So let's look at the volley first up, and you want to make sure that you've positioned your player correctly. That's why I'm using Super Cancel. And then it's all about pressing the shoot button at the right time. So just as it's dropping, but not too soon, because your player will head the ball. So you just need to understand the distance between your player and the ball and press that shoot button just at the right time. About 50% power will be fine. So the normal long range strike, what you want to be doing is holding the sprint button first to push the ball out in front of you. This will generate more power. Then you want to release the sprint, press the shoot button, power up to about the yellow bar, and then also look at my left analog stick aiming directly down, and that's going to help increase your chances of scoring from long range. One more long range strike. This time I'm a bit further out, but notice it's exactly the same amount of power as the last shot. And also notice that I've released the sprint, and again look at the left analog stick almost directly down, just a little bit to the right. The next goal we're going to be looking at is the outside curler. So first you need outside curler in the player skills. Then you need to make sure that your strong foot is going to be connecting with the ball on the outside of his foot. So just make sure you are facing in that direction. Make sure you've got your finesse button held down, so that's your right trigger or R2. Press the shoot button and look more importantly at the left analog stick and the way it's facing in order to get that curl. Dipping shot next. You'll need the dipping shot player skill. So let me talk you through the steps. So the first thing you need to do is push the ball out in front of you just like this, and then release all your sticks and buttons. Then what you want to do is then push the left analog stick and the shoot button simultaneously, aiming towards goal, and then you want your power bar to be around the yellow mark as displayed here. That'll give you a dipping shot. Next is the rising shot, so make sure you got rising shots in your playing skills, and just push the ball out in front of you, release all your buttons and analog sticks, then simultaneously press the shoot, your sprint and the left analog stick in the direction you wish to strike the ball. With regards to power, just make sure you're just touching the yellow on the power bar. You'll know if you performed it correctly because the ball will continue rising and the ball will spin backwards. Next up is the open body finesse shot. So all you need to do is just make sure that you've got the correct angle with your player, so you sort of head on with the goalkeeper, and then look at the left analog stick, the direction of the left analog stick, and the shoot and the finesse button. And now let's just take a look at the way I'm facing to actually produce this. So my player is almost pointing directly towards the far post, and that's how you get the open body finesse shot working. Please ignore the L3 button being pressed. Next we're going to be looking at the overhead kick, so I'm going to press R3 just to lift the ball off the ground. Notice how the ball is actually still rising as I press the shoot button and push my left analog stick. That's really important to note. And also that height is the sort of height when you want to perform the overhead kick if you're receiving a cross. Then you're looking for about 50% power if you're inside the penalty box. You will need acrobatic finishing. Now we're going to look at a variety of chip shots. So this is actually my favourite. So you hold the player select, the special controls button and the shoot button, as well as the direction you're aiming. This produces a high looping chip. Next up is the most common type of chip. It's where you hold the player select button and press the shoot button, as well as obviously aiming with the left analog stick. And this is probably better for a sort of more fast-paced chip, so better from range I would guess. If you're close to goal, then I would probably opt for the normal chip. So you're going to see that here, just using the player select and the shoot button. Not too much power, just to dink it over from close range. When it comes to scoring from headers, there's two important factors. The first one, you need to wait until your player's hand's raised. This is going to give you a greater chance of actually finding that player. And the next important step is knowing when to time the shoot button. And it depends on the speed of the cross, to be honest. So it will vary. Next up is the long range half volley. So I think the most important thing is the power, but you just press the shoot button and aim with the left analog stick, and the power you want to get sort of in the yellow, touching the red from this sort of range. Next is the Knuckle Shot. So first thing you need is Knuckle Shot as a player skill, then power up your shot, make sure your left analog stick and right analog stick are left untouched, and then just before your player makes contact with the ball, just press the shoot button one more time, again not touching either analog stick, and just watch it fly. Thank you for joining me, ladies and gents. That concludes this video, and I look forward to seeing you in my future videos. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, give it a thumbs down. And whatever you do, make sure you take care of yourselves and your families. Stay safe, stay inside, and I look forward to seeing you in one of my other videos. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.